Hi, today we're doing Redbook Practice 10.3. Okay, let's get started. On our first one, we need to solve the equation, and we are looking for P. Okay, let's get started here. We want to add the negative 5P to the side. Okay, and therefore we're left with 12 is equal to negative positive 3P. Divide both sides by 3, and P is equal to 4. On here, number 4, we're going to move the 6B to this side, plus 6B, okay? And therefore, we have 5 is equal to 7 plus 2B. We're going to move the 7 to this side, negative 7, and therefore we have a negative 2 is equal to 2B. Divide both sides by 2, and we will discover that B is equal to negative 1. Okay? Next, we have here, we have a graph on your paper, and they gave us these coordinates, and they wanted us to see if the coordinates match, if these are the correct coordinates. And we do that by plugging the 0 in for x. And we plug the 0 in for x in this case. We discover that this cancels out. We're left with a 2 is equal to a 2. So yes, okay. Here we have a square. They want us to find the perimeter. As you know, with a square, all sides are the same measurement. So this should equal that if we are to find the perimeter of the square. So therefore, if we were to find the perimeter of the square, here we have 8 minus a half x, and we have 2 of these, should be equal to 2 of 14 minus 2x. Okay? There we have 16 minus x should be equal to 28 minus 4x. Okay? We're going to combine like terms by putting the 4x over here, adding it to this side. So therefore we have 16, and we would have plus a 3x is equal to 28. Then we're going to put the 16 over here to this side, and we have a 3x is equal to, in this case, 12. Divide both sides by 3, and x is equal to 4. All right? Once we discover what x is equal to, then we can plug it back into the original equation. Any one of these, since the sides are the same, let's choose this one, okay? So that we have 14 minus 2 times 4. 14 minus 2 times 4 is 8. We'll make it a 6. And since it is a square, it would be 6 here, 6 here, 6 here, 6 here. Be 6 4 times. So therefore, the perimeter is equal to 24. Okay? Let's look here. We have a post that was broken into 2 pieces by a hurricane. So that one piece is 3 feet shorter than the other. The shorter piece is half as long as the longer piece. How long is each post? Well, what we do here, we have a post. Let's do a diagram. Here's a post. Here's a post. It says that the post was broken into 2 pieces by the hurricane, so that one piece is 3 feet shorter. So let's make this the post minus 3, and this is our post, okay? Then it says the shorter post is half as long as the longer post. Well, if we have P minus 3 to represent the shorter post, and it says that the shorter post is half as long as the longer post, if this is the longer post, then what we can do is make the shorter post equal to the longer post divided by 2, because it says it's half the length. Okay? So with that in mind, we have an equation. P minus 3 equals P divided by 2. So what we'll do, so dividing by 2, we're going to multiply by 2 both sides. And therefore, we have 2p minus 6 equal p. Okay? Then we can move the p over here so that we are minus 2p minus 2p. And therefore, negative 6 is equal to p, negative p. Okay? Now, we can't have a negative variable, so we need to divide by a negative 1, divide by a negative 1, and we find out that 6 is equal to p. So therefore, the shorter piece is 6 minus 3, okay, which will give us the answer of 3, okay. So it says, how long is each piece? The short piece is 3, and then the long piece then is 6, just p. The long piece is 6, okay? Then it says, how long was the original post? Well, they were broken into 2 pieces. So then that's 3 plus 6 equals 9. So the original post was 9 feet, okay? So that is our 10.3. If you have any questions, give me a call.